back to the 2023 school year, and it is Friday, so that means it's Give Me 5 Friday. And I'm here at Casa Grande Union High School with Mr. Kevin White. So most of you probably know Mr. White from being Kevin White's dad. I just got stopped in the hallway and it was like, Kevin White is here, but it's not Kevin White, the football player. It is his dad, Mr. Kevin White, who was here long before his son because he is an alumni of Casa Grande Union High School, right?
A proud alumni.
All right. What class?
1981.
Oh, wow. Okay, great. And it wasn't here. It was
at the old high school.
Yeah, where City Hall is now. And you played football. What else did you do here?
I played baseball and football at Casa Grande High School.
Awesome. And then what did you do after you left?
I went to West Virginia University and attended there. Graduated from West Virginia University in 1985.
Awesome.
And then to Arizona State Law School.
Great.
And graduated there in 1989, if memory serves me.
Yeah. And you have a big family now, and you decided, hey, why don't I come back? And you're the interventionist here, and your wife works here. She's a PE teacher.
That's right.
So tell us what an interventionist does.
Well, my understanding is that interventions can take on several different roles. It can be focused on academic issues, it can be focused on behavioral issues. I think in recent history it's been focused on dealing with attendance issues here. And I think that's what I'll be doing initially. I think there's room for the position to evolve.
All right.
But at least initially be dealing with attendance
issues.
That's
great. Yeah, it's a fairly new position. I think we started it last year. And so we just want all kids to be successful, and sometimes they need a little gentle reminding and get back on track, and I can't think of a better person to do it than you. So are you ready for your 5 questions?
I'm ready for the 5 questions.
Okay, here we go. First of all, we just got done with summer, even though it's summer vacation, because summer is still here. But what was one of the best vacations you've ever taken?
I'm going to start off with the one I just took.
Oh, awesome.
I just went with my wife and my daughter Roma to meet my other daughter Sarah and my son Kevin in Nice, France.
Oh, wow.
Sarah was pursuing a master's degree over in Europe. And Kevin Jr., of all things, his college team went to play a football game in Rome, Italy. And we all met together in Nice and spent some days there on the French Riviera, which is a little different than I'm used to from Casa Grande.
Yes, definitely.
And then took the train to Paris and spent 4 wonderful days there.
Wow, that's awesome. Very good. And now back to reality.
Back to reality.
Yeah, all right. So, as I mentioned, you are a former Cougar. So what was one of your best memories of high school?
I think the relationships. I was blessed to have some very, very, very special relationships with fellow students, but with teachers too, and with coaches, and they are the treasure of my life still after all these years. I feel so fortunate that I've been able to maintain those relationships over the years. I just had a retirement party from my other job, and the attendees were all basically the people I went to high school with.
Wow.
And coaches and teachers and things like that. And I don't think that's common, unfortunately, with our current society.
Yeah.
We just live in such a transient society.
Right.
But I've been blessed to maintain those relationships, and I still value them greatly.
Oh, that's awesome. Yes, very good. So you played football, as I mentioned. So who was your favorite team and or player growing up?
I was a huge Dallas Cowboy fan and worshiped the ground that they walked on. I loved their coach, Tom Landry, so much, in fact, that when he was abruptly fired, I immediately gave up on Dallas Cowboys. I immediately gave up and moved on to the 49ers and the Cardinals. But as a kid, I was a huge Dallas Cowboy fan.
Oh gosh. Yeah, back in that day, we didn't have an Arizona team, so we had to look elsewhere. All right. So if you knew you wouldn't fail, what would you attempt to do?
I think I would like to be a writer.
Oh,
I would
interesting.
like to write something, but I would have to know I couldn't fail.
There you go.
I'm not at that
Yes.
point yet. so.
Yes. Oh, wow. Fiction, nonfiction, a certain genre?
You know, really, if truth be told, it'd be fiction.
Okay.
But I've never really
Yeah.
dabbled in that. But I do
Yeah.
admire greatly
Yeah.
people who can do great works of fiction.
Yes. Writers are extremely talented.
Right.
Yes. I love to read, but thinking about writing a whole book, that would take a lot. But it's never too late.
Never too late, you never know.
No. All right. And finally, what is a motivational quote that you really...
It's not the life in your years, it's the years in your life. We are only granted so many years in our lives, and I think it's important to cram everything you can into it.
Yeah.
That gives meaning to your life, obviously. You don't want to waste time. But I've always, that quote has resonated with me.
Definitely. Yep. You never know. And yeah, that's a great one. It's very something that we should all remember. So you are going to be coaching the first girls flag football team here at Casa Grande Union. So tell me what you're most looking forward to that, and when you're starting up, and all of that.
We have kind of started with voluntary workouts. I've been very pleased with the number of players who've come out in
Nice.
this very difficult heat.
Yes.
They've been willing to come out and work on some of their skills. We had a meeting on Friday, the first team meeting, just for those interested. And we had about 20 kids show up, and another
Great.
4 or 5 indicated that they were interested and would be coming out but couldn't make the meeting. So I'm thrilled with the number of kids that have come out. We are on the front end stages. I asked the team at the team meeting, I asked how many of you have ever played organized flag football of any kind? And 2 out of 20
Wow.
raised their hand. So obviously it's going to take a lot of coaching to
Yeah.
get them up to speed, but I'm really, really looking forward to it.
Yeah, very exciting times. And I'll make sure to link the website where you can find out all the information about flag football. The schedule will be on there.
Still time to come out.
Very,
First
yes.
official day of practice isn't until August 7th. We're having voluntary workouts in the meantime.
Okay, all right. And also make sure that you follow the Casa Grande Union High School District social media pages so you can find out all the upcoming events and lots of pictures and things like that. So thank you so much for taking time out of your
you.
day, and we look forward to a great year.
Me too.
All right, thank you. Go Cougars!
Go Cougars.